Hello and welcome to Colour Time. I have started this one over here as I was doing this to show my auntie how I blend because she's gotten into colouring in now. And also this is a beginner series and I will be only using 2 colours, so don't please go at me in the comments why I'm not using any more colours than 2. Because I know some people have been asking to use 2 colours instead of 3 to 5 or 6. And again, it also depends on how big your subject is. Like for example, if it's like this small, you wouldn't be able to fit that many colours in there. But we are going to use 081 out of the Sarah Renee colour cube, and these are all the colours that I have, which I have the combinations for them in the colour catalogue on the digital format, which is awesome, and I like how she's reorganised that into numbers so we don't have to search for them. Also, if you are after these numbers and you don't have Arrtx, please go to My Country Colourful Life. I'll leave the link down here or up here on the corner, and go to her website and you can download the colour combination chart that she has there for you, which is absolutely amazing on her part because I think there's like over 10 different colour pencils in that chart alone. You can either print them or you can leave them on your iPad or wherever you've got them at hand. So we are going to start with Arrtx Orange, and we're going to work over here on this little flower because I've already got orange here and I really want to spread these colours out. So I'm just going to zoom you in as far as I can go and we shall get started. And because I've already done the dark on the outside, I'm going to start the dark on the inside and put the lighter colour on the outside. So I do need to sharpen my pencil because I can hear you all screaming, you need to sharpen your pencil. And with the outline of the borders, I have used a Staedtler metallic gold pen, and it's not focusing in for me. And I have also used a green. They do have the colour names on here somewhere. I just can't find it. So we've got, I use the green, I use the red, and I use the blue. So let's get started here. So you want to do your light layers first as much as you can, so that way you can blend it. And as you go up a little bit, I want you to back off the pencil a little bit. Now, when I mean back off the pencil a little bit, I mean barely touching the paper and making sure you've got that whiteness coming through. So we will continue on the other side, and then we're going to grab our second colour, which is our yellowed orange, which I really love this yellowed orange. Now when you are blending in your colours, I did finally get myself a new makeup brush so it's all nice and clean finally. Make sure you, where the dark bit is here, make sure you start there so that way you can blend it together, but please only do a light layer so that way you can blend it in easily. And I'm going to leave a little bit of white on the outside, and we'll do again the same on this side. So always start in the dark and then go into the lightest colour where you have blended it out. And now I am going to go as close as I can to that white bit of paper. I'm going to actually leave that little bit down there white and have a little bit of a whiteness. So I'll zoom in a little bit more. Okay, and then we'll grab our first colour that we had. So we're going back to our orange colour again, which is AT3060. And we're just going to go over this colour that we had. And then we're just going to back off the paper, go on to the other side, do the same thing. Back off the paper a little bit, and then we'll grab our other second colour, which was yellowed orange. Remember to start from the dark colour so that way you can blend it in, and then that way you can bring down that colour. I will be doing this in part series, so that way it gives you guys time before our next colours. So we'll grab our first colour that we had, make sure you dust it off so you don't get those crumbs on there. I'm going to move the camera down a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to grab my orange again. You want to get as many layers as you can in. And then our yellowed orange. Again, I'm only going to leave this little bit here white because I think it will look nice. Okay, and then we'll grab our orange again, making sure you dust it off. And we are going to burnish it. When I mean burnishing it, you're going to be pressing a little bit harder on your pencil and making sure there is no whiteness on the page. Apart from that little whiteness that we have. And then grab your yellowed orange. Remember, always starting from the darkest bit of the pencil where you ducked it off. So that way you can see it blend. Okay, and there we have it. Here's our blending. I might put this thing back down here. Okay, so there is our technique on that one. So you can see that it is blended beautifully and you can't see those harsh lines in there. When you are doing your colours, I'm going to use the orange and we're going to go on this petal. Now if I don't finish all of this, I would like you to finish all on your own and then tag me in it over on Instagram. I'll put this up and I'll have a hashtag called Colour Along Beginner Series, okay? So hashtag Colour Along Beginner Series. So let's do the orange on this petal, and you probably noticed that I am doing circle motion, and the reason being for that circle motion is that when you finish your subject you don't see those harsh lines, whereas if you were using strokes you'd be able to see all those harsh lines. So remembering to leave a bit of page where it's white, and then grabbing your yellowed orange Now I know I'm not going to get this all done today, and I went a little bit hard there as you can see, but that's okay, we can fix that up. I hope everyone is well. And before I forget, this book is through Small Victories by Johanna Basford. I'm going to use my orange again. Let me know in the comments down below what colour along you would like me to see through. Either a Johanna Basford, Rita Berman, Hannah Carlson, yellowed orange. Or Maria Terrell. Okay, so I'm going to do one more layer and we're going to use our orange. I want to try not to make these videos so long, so I'm only going to be doing 20 minutes at a time. So if you're going to see what I'm doing there, yellowed orange. I would like to make this less as possible, and that way you guys can practice on your own as well. We'll see how long we can get to. We've got about 8 minutes to go. We might get it all done, we might not. And in the middle you can either use light yellow and cream. So these are my, if you want to take a picture of these. So we've got yellowed orange, which is our first combination. Then we've got yellow ochre, Candleman yellow light, then light yellow and cream, dark green and chrome oxide green, and then we've got terracotta and sienna brown. So they're all our colours that we'll be using in Small Victories by Johanna Basford, just on this page. You can hear my dog whinge. So I am now going to use my yellowed orange. And then I'm going to use my orange. And then yellow orange. Then I'll grab my orange, finish that out. Now, for instance, here you wouldn't be able to put 6 colours because just of the way that the flower has ended. I have pre-ordered Johanna Basford's Magical World, which I can't wait for that to come. We're going to use orange. There won't be any editing in this one, which I'm thankful for at the moment. I'm going to try and talk as much as possible, but my mum will be home next week, so that's going to be a little bit hard because she just had surgery. So she had knee surgery, yellowed orange. She's had it done before, and this is her second time on her other knee, so that way she's not in much pain. And it'll be a lot harder to talk unless I do a voiceover, which I try to avoid. So we're going to use our orange again, and you can see that burnishing out very well. And we're probably only going to get half of this done, but that's okay. So we probably won't get these 3 here done. So let's try our orange. You can use any colour you like in the middle. I've used a silver metallic as a border. I have ordered myself some art supplies of yellowed orange is what we're going to use next, off Temu. I've ordered some brushes, and I've ordered some powder ink to do some backgrounds with, and I've also ordered some stencils. So I've ordered a cloud stencil and some stars and some circles. So I can't wait for all that to arrive, and I will show you if I have time, which I'm running out of. We're going to go back to our orange. Just make sure you do go in your circular motions because it does help. Yellowed orange. The time is really getting away. And there we have it. So I've only got a minute to spare. So I'm going to zoom these out. So that is that for this one. So I'm going to continue with these 3 off camera, and then I will do something different in there, and we'll see how we go with that. And then our next colours will be this yellow ochre and cadmium yellow light, and we're going to mix and match it around so that I've already got it all placed on where I'm going to put my colours in. If you like this beginner series, do let me know in the comments below. Please hit that thumbs up button. There is still 75% of you that are not subscribed. Please hit that subscribe button. It is free. It costs you absolutely nothing. I do have an Amazon wish list on my about page, but please, you're not obligated to buy, as I do know times are hard at the moment with the way inflation's gone up. I don't know what it's like overseas, but it's gone up pretty much here, and my time is going to run out. So please, you're not obligated to buy. That is there just for me, but please hit that like button, and I can't wait to see you in the next one for part 2. So without further ado, before this camera cuts me out, have a wonderful, beautiful day, and I will see you for the next round of colours. Bye for now.